Hi, this is Chris from the Stephanie Miller Show. Please enjoy this exclusive clip from Political Voices Network.
But what they don't understand is that I am willing to go to jail if that's what it takes for our country to win and become a democracy again.
I'm with him on that. See, the crowd is going wild. The crowd goes wild. They're like, yes, go to jail.
Thank you.
You're welcome. That's all I need.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
No. Oh, sure, Fat Elvis. Fat Orange Elvis, sure. You're about to leave the building for jail.
I'm down with that. If you
Wow,
want to go to prison.
Let's make a deal. Yes.
What did I miss?
Hi, Chris. Welcome home.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
You look like you had a festive time.
I had a festive time.
Nebraska?
In Omaha, yes. It was lovely.
It looks
It was lovely.
fun.
Omaha is a lovely little city.
Yes. Well, fortunately, nothing is going on here.
No.
Nothing is going on in the world. You missed the slow news week. Golly. Okay, we have Dino Madala coming up on the big show. Palestinian-American comedian, as we know. We've been texting with Ben Glebe, Israeli American comedian who we love, both friends of the show. Ben, we're getting in soon. He's doing a bunch of stuff, but we got Dean and Charlie today. And also, by the way, Jody has become the Anthony Blinken of the Stephanie Miller Show. Whenever a, Middle East conflagration breaks out between Bonnie and Clyde, she's solved it. We need to send, no offense to Secretary Blinken, we need to send Jody to the Middle East. And sometimes there's a chin scratch, and then there is calm.
Oh, okay.
Then there is calm, and there is quiet. She does the librarian thing sometimes. Shh.
You should have heard
Has anyone thought of shushing bags of shush for the Middle East?
I don't. I think we've tried that for a couple hundred years. And
11 billion.
Yeah.
Chris, you missed that part because you've been with me for 11 billion years.
What happened?
Where's my nostalgia music? It's true. There's such an array of
Right.
reasons to hate me for the Middle East. My thoughts on the Middle East are just... But it's true, Chris. You can't say anything.
Nope.
Oh, you weren't here, so I got in a Twitter fight.
Why?
I told her not to.
About the beheaded babies. And listen, if you're defending Hamas in any way, in what specific atrocity you think happened or didn't, you're lost morally. And by the way, everybody is trying to get Palestinians to safety except for Hamas.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
Exactly.
okay. And the only difference is, what did someone say yesterday? They're like, oh, you said Israel doesn't know that it's killing babies in Gaza. They know they're killing.
No, they know. They know.
I didn't say that they don't know. But their point is to try to avoid civilian casualties. Where Hamas's whole point, it's in the plan they wrote down that we saw.
Exactly.
Their plan was to kill civilians. That is the entire.
And might I point out that the leadership of Hamas does not necessarily represent the views of all of the Gaza Strip.
Oh, you're late to the game. I've said all of this. I've said all of it. Chris will just doodle. But you haven't said it, and it doesn't count till you say it.
Exactly. Because
You're
I say
a man.
the same thing about Israel.
Yes.
The far-right Netanyahu government is not the Jewish people writ large.
Thank you. Yes, what's his name? Former Barack Israel Prime Minister just said Netanyahu does not have the trust of the people.
And I have quite a few friends that live in Israel, are Israeli citizens, and they are speaking out on Facebook about the policies of Netanyahu and how this may have led to what went on.
Yeah, of course. Yes, of course. The whole thing is a
furious
disaster.
with him.
Yeah. It's the whole thing is a. Okay. Also, I'm sorry, Jody, I have the headache has switched to this eye now from yesterday because are we also on the precipice of a noted insurrectionist Jim Jordan speakership?
Possibly. There's still 10 holdouts.
You know what?
Hopefully
Sean Hannity's producer threatening Republicans. I didn't realize I could use Jody in that way.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just going to have her threaten a bunch of people randomly.
I'm not going to do that.
What?
Who would you threaten?
What?
Yeah.
Joy Reid?
Yeah. Am I going to threaten her?
I mean, this is like bullying. This is all this party knows. He's trying to strong arm and threaten primaries to put this insurrectionist.
He's more important than he is.
Oh my God.
He's always thought this about
Jody
himself.
Jody could wield a lot of power if there wasn't for spam, because sometimes it goes in people's spam, but
spam is spoiling me.
It's spoiling your world domination.
Yes, the pink meat is spoiling me.
Your takeover of the world.
Rachel Maddow's spam folder.
Yep. Come on, Bob, help me out.
Okay. Yeah, I don't. It's okay. Hold, please. I have a lot. Also, it's Sexy Liberal Week, Chris. Were you
I know.
aware?
I am aware.
It's
yes.
it's very.
I hear there were some questions.
Malcolm Nance has been added. It is the
saw
Alpha
that.
Liberal panel of all time.
I
Ron
had to order
Perlman.
another microphone.
Right?
because of
Yes. Sorry.
That's
Should
okay.
Should have texted you in
Well,
Nebraska.
you know.
Yes. Ron Perlman, Rob Reiner, Glenn Kirschner, and Malcolm Nance all on panel. I mean, come on. That is the panel for our times. Yes, Monkey's mom says, if I get the Sexy Liberal tickets, can I watch it the next day? I won't be able to see it live, but I want to see it.
Yes.
Okay, that's what I
That
said.
was a great answer.
Thank you.
Succinct.
Succinct.
To the point.
We don't. Okay, but you probably can watch it whenever you want, right?
Yes,
I don't
absolutely.
know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's like buying a movie from iTunes or something like that.
There you go.
Once you watch it, it's
$20 for all of that.
Yep.
Oh my God.
That's how I
Deb's-
bought Barbie.
Yeah,
There you
Deb
go.
says we'll pay-per-view. Oh, I just rented that. I can't.
Oh, I
afford
bought
it. I
her.
can't afford to buy it.
I bought it.
Oh, not right. Yeah. You
It was
can't
like
buy it right.
$25. It
Yeah,
was
that's
nothing.
a lot right
For
now.
two
Wait till it
people?
comes
Right?
down.
For
Yeah.
2 people?
It's about ready to stream on Max,
yeah.
too.
Okay. Deb says, will this pay-per-view be shown on a streaming service or only online?
It will not be shown on traditional streaming services like Netflix, Hulu, anything
Right.
like that. It will be, but once you purchase it, you can watch it anytime you want. If you want to stream it to your TV, if you can stream other things from your computer or phone to your TV, like through Apple AirPlay or something like that,
Yeah.
it works that way.
There you go. Okay. That was
That's
way
all.
above my pay grade.
Yeah, you don't
Tech
stream
thing.
things to your TV.
No, I don't.
I
Okay.
can hardwire with the
Okay.
HD,
Well, if you
HDMI.
know a way in your particular house how to do that, then you can do that.
Her husband's not allowed to do tech things, only Jody. So-
Only no, I do the electronics
Your husband
Okay.
builds
and mainly
cars.
the tech. No, he doesn't build them. He drives them and then can work on them.
Oh, okay. Well, I work on them. That's
He has
different
yet
still.
to build
Okay.
a car.
All right. Ben Collins tweets, the wife of the man who stabbed a 6-year-old Palestinian boy to death in Illinois told investigators her husband, quote, listens to conservative talk radio on a regular basis and became obsessed with the war between Hamas and Israel.
surprising.
Oh, my God. How many times? I mean, obviously, we'll talk to Dean about this, who is, a talk show host himself, but also it just, we were saying yesterday, Jody, right, the ripples of this tragedy. We're talking about Pete Davidson and how, effed up he's talked about being ever since his father was killed by a terrorist when he was 7.
Sure.
He was a fireman in the World Trade Center. And it's just, the ripples of all this are just going to go on forever. Okay. Hold, please. Hold,
Oh.
please.
Uh-oh.
I have
Oh,
some.
no.
What?
Oh, I was really bad at guess the quote.
Oh, you were?
Oh, she just did that for you. She probably knew all the answers. She's the smartest girl in class.
Yeah, I'm the dumb one.
You're the dumb muscle
The dumb guy that watches cartoons.
hunk of meat.
They were all
thing
cartoon
guy.
answers.
Okay.
Okay. Julie Seattle writes, Steph, the caller yesterday, I know, I can't answer every single thing everyone says. I get it. Then I take, but you know how it is. I take the blame for anything any caller says.
Of course you do.
Who said, Muse, that we don't really know what Hamas is after or what Israel is after. What's the point of all this unpleasantness? Hamas was founded in 1988. They have a charter. They're proud of it. It really does expressly set the goal of killing all Jews, wiping Israel off the map, and refusing any attempt to negotiate peace. The Hamas covenant of 1988 is not long or drawn out. It is unambiguous and espousing these noxious ideas, which obviously have not changed. I have it in front of me. Yes, Israel will exist and will continue to exist until Islam will obliterate it, just as obliterated others before it. Skipping to Article 13 rules out any negotiations or compromise initiatives, and so-called peaceful solutions and international conferences are in contradiction to the principles of the Islamic resistance movement. They wrote it down. I mean, I don't know what else to say. And as we keep saying, Chris, I think someone, in our sound bites pointed this out too. They haven't, again, they are not equivalent with the Palestinian people. They haven't allowed the Palestinian people to vote in 17 years.
Exactly. Once
So
they took
when people
power,
go,
they
they
eliminated
voted for
elections.
Hamas, like stupid Ron DeSantis.
he
They
can-
voted for Hamas. When? 17 years ago?
Right.
I was saying yesterday, Chris, that these free Palestine rallies, the first thing you have to free them from is Hamas.
Right.
Like we were talking yesterday about, it burns me up that they're sitting at the Ritz and Qatar, and they're the only ones telling is Palestinians not to leave.
Right.
Every other country is trying to figure out a way. The president of the United States is going there tomorrow, not only to stand with Israel, but to obviously try and help. That's everything we're doing right now, is trying to help with this humanitarian crisis and find them safe passage, get help from other countries there. I mean,
there's no reason why we should be denying health care and wound care for children.
Yeah.
Food, water.
To children.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God's
Yeah.
sakes.
I mean, so it's. Now I lost my train of thought. This is what happens.
No.
I derail.
Maybe
once
you need a vacation too.
No, that ship has sailed. It's Jody's turn. What? A week? Couple weeks. Couple weeks. Yeah. No, mommy's fine. Where was I?
You sure?
Not really. No, but that's what is just infuriating. This is what Hamas wants. They want human shields. Like, people talk about the tunnels. Those aren't for people. Those are for terrorists and munitions and whatever. They could give about Palestinian civilians. It's just, that's what's okay. By the way, where was that I was talking? Was it Brennan that we're talking about? Who?
Margaret Brennan talking to DeSantis?
Yes, I believe so.
4 through 6.
Yes, 4. Yes, Margaret Brennan on
Of the
CBS.
2 million people who live in Gaza, half of them are under the age of 18. Let's take a listen to something you said yesterday.
We cannot accept people from Gaza into this country as refugees. I am not going to do that. If you look at how they behave, not all of them are Hamas, but they are all anti-Semitic.
No.
He is profoundly unhelpful. Okay.
I'm sure you know all Arabs are Semites, but how can you paint with such a broad brush to say 2.3 million people are anti-Semitic?
Well, first of all, my position is very clear. Those Gaza refugees, Palestinian Arabs, should go to Arab countries. The U.S. should not be absorbing any of those.
Any of those?
Those.
I kind of have to say that more Arabic countries should be taking
Thank
in
you.
refugees.
Stepping
That's
up,
what
I
I'm
agree.
saying.
Absolutely.
It's
Plus
like,
they're
why is this
Right.
always laid on?
It's always
it's
Hamas.
always our fault or Israel's
Right.
fault when you're like, help,
Right.
I mean, this is what's so intractable that you realize this has been going on 11 billion years in the Middle East. As one expert was saying, oh yeah, a lot of this country, that they hate Palestinians.
Right.
I'm like, what? Other Arab countries. I'm like, really? Okay, one last one of this idiot.
So they elected Hamas. Let's just
here
be
we
clear
go.
about
they
that.
did not.
Not everyone's a member of Hamas. Most probably aren't, but they did elect Hamas.
In
If you look at their
2006,
education
and then the
system-
military occupation happened after that, where
Well,
they went in and
let
haven't
me finish,
allowed
let me
elections
finish.
since 2007. So in 2006, there was
I
an
know, but
election.
there was a lot
not
of
since then.
Okay.
Good for her.
Thank you. No, exactly. Thank you.
Maybe you should watch Margaret Brennan instead
I
of...
think so.
Oh, did I tell you I switched to Kristen Welker for...
Don't do
oh.
it.
Why? Watch Margaret Brennan!
She let Lindsey Graham get away with saying
I heard
Russia
that.
was scared of Donald Trump.
I heard that.
No pushback. Zero pushback. She just got away with that.
Watch,
yeah.
watch Margaret Brennan.
Yeah. All right. There it is, my first drink of the day, Z-Biotics Pre-Alcohol Probiotic. Many of you know my story. I stopped drinking wine for 3 years during COVID, during the lockdown as part of a health reset. Now I drink wine in moderation, but this is an amazing new product. I've always believed in probiotics. And Z-Biotics, check this out. You drink just one of these. It's the world's first genetically engineered probiotic. It was invented by PhD scientists to tackle rough mornings after drinking. I am using this and I feel great in the morning. I don't have to worry if I have an extra glass of wine, I still feel great in the morning. Here's how it works. When you drink, alcohol gets converted into a toxic byproduct in the gut. I've always had acid reflux problems. It is this byproduct, not dehydration, that's to blame for your rough next day. Z-Biotics produces an enzyme to break this byproduct down. All I know is it works. It is Z-Biotics Pre-Alcohol Probiotic. Go to zbiotics.com/politicalvoices or scan the QR code on the screen right now.